Okay, boy, get the ball. Good boy. Now, go get it again. Alright, one more time. Oh, crap. Animals. It's unanimous on the internet that we love our non-human friends, and today I'm gonna celebrate this love by showing off a menagerie of animal mods. For some mods we will talk about the animals in depth, but for other mods we might have to skim, since for some mods it could be a video of itself. Now sit back, relax, and maybe cuddle with your pet if you got one, and let's begin. Starting off, we got Devil Strand animals, a small mod with 3 animals who can give you a supply of Devil Strand. We have the devils, yak, ibex, and the rabbit. Yes, a rabbit to give us a textile that can resist fire and be an all-round good material. Yeah, genetic engineering is weird, but who cares? A new way to get awesome materials. Bren is a big fan of Star Wars ever since he was a kid, and sometimes he feels like going to a galaxy far, far away. The Star Wars animal collection continued helps with that. After all, who wouldn't want a bantha that gives blue milk, a wampa to stomp at your colonists, and of course the legendary Krat dragon who can and will annihilate anything at once. Know what the best part is? There's an additional pack animal mod, so you can have the great alien beasts have cute little backpacks and carry your burden. Just don't make some of them angry. They are still dangerous animals. Final Fantasy, a game of magic and wonder, and also a wide variety of animals that now have been modded with Aaron's Final Fantasy Animals mod. We have the Amaro, feathers lizards that are intelligent animals great for any colony, and the Carbuncle, which are adorable little critters with possible powerful psychic power, complete with the Grand One who only appears in special events, and of course the classic Chocobo, big old chickens with a tough kick to boot, a favorite of many to say the least. So, if you have biotech and love vampires, you are gonna get a kick out of this one. The Sanguinary Animals gives you more vampiric-like animals to give you that bit of Ravenloft flavor. The Vargolf Bats are huge animals with the power of bear. Great if you got a giddy up too for riding into battle, plus makes good caravan animals. The Deerlay are vampiric furred deer who can be sheared for a decent cold-resistant wool. Plus they are based on an actual deer. Yeah, the Chinese water deer have fangs, not antlers, which is pretty neat. Finally, the Blood Scarab. Not so cute, but super useful since the females can be butchered for blood and their eggs can be fried up into a unique meal that satisfies both hemogen and the hunger needs. Pretty useful, and hope to see more of this mod in the future, especially for my vampire playthroughs. Okay, for this next one, we get animals to support the royalty DLC. The Anima Animals combine. This is a pack that combines the 1.3 Anima Animals packs into one convenient place for 1.4, and boy am I glad for this one since these animals are awesome. Anima Yaks with wonderful fur to be sheared. The Anima Thrumbo, which is a mighty beast which they say if you eat their heart will give you a Psylink. The Anima Warg, stronger than normal wargs and makes the perfect attack animals. Anima Bears have a tree on their butt, which is hilarious, though if you butcher one you can take that sapling and use it to keep your pawns happy. The Anima Fox is a nuzzler that uses psychic powers to help it carry heavy things, which is why we need to worship it. The Anima Mega Spider is said to have unique berries growing within it, berries to enhance the psychic powers of a pawn. Finally, the Anima Muffalo. It's bigger than the average Muffalo, and that means it can carry more. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, hope this mod does get an official update, but glad to know other modders will keep old version mods updated and alive one way or another. Okay, for real, look at them. Cute, adorable ferrets for your colonists to tame and love, and yes, let's walk around your base. 10 out of 10 top tier mod. And coming in from the past, we got the Megafauna, and I do mean the past, because these are actual animals that used to exist on our own planet. You know, huge stuff like the woolly mammoth, the saber-toothed tiger, and of course the Titan boa, which is a pretty big snake. I love the look of these animals, makes me wish some of them were real. Well, except you know the giant snake and tiger and giant bugs. You know what, maybe it is a good thing they're gone. So, from something huge to something small, the Rodent Pack by Armored Amphiros gives us what else? Little rodent buddies for your colonists. Cute little packaroos who are little herbivores who are decent little pack animals. Pack rats also share that same purpose, though with a name like that, be weird if they don't have that rule. We got kangaroo rats, look like adorable Pokemon and make people happy to see them. Thorn-tailed mice are six-legged rodents who are pack animals, great for guarding and fighting opponents. And of course, dire rats, which are basically rats, only more dire. All in all, these rodents of unusual size are a welcome addition to Rimworld, and I'm serious about the kangaroo rat. Look at this. That's a Pokemon, straight up. Know what's cool? Dragons. Know what else is cool? How to train your dragon. Now we get to have these cool things in Rimworld thanks to Race to the Rim, a mod that gives us actual dragons from the movies like Toothless the Fury, the mighty Rumblehorn, and the hilariously named Zippleback. Each dragon has their own strengths and abilities, more so if you have Giddy Up, which lets you colonists ride into battle like a bunch of Viking warriors. Best part still being worked on. There is work behind the scenes to update and upgrade this mod to add even more features, including more dragonic homies for you to work with. But perhaps you want more than just dragons in your colony. What about more mythological creatures? Well, look no further than Alpha Mythology Mod, a mod devoted to providing you famous and less than famous mythological animals. From the mighty Minotaur, to the heat-inducing salamander, to the strangely hypnotic will-o-wisp, and of course the Cantabellopius, which also goes by the Gorgon. You get a huge magical menagerie of animals to have around the base. Plus, some can do work or give your colonists buffs, so you keep an eye out for the really helpful ones. Real talk though, years ago we actually tried to make a script for this, didn't pan out. Finally glad we can talk about this mod because this is a pretty sweet set of animals, and I love how there are more obscure mythological animals thrown in for me and my writer to learn about. I'd like to thank everyone that made it this far. You guys are awesome. If you think we've earned a sub from you at this point, I'd appreciate it. I'd also like to thank everybody that supports us on this channel. We couldn't do this stuff without you. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, it's time for the big one. You know the one, Vanilla Expanded. Ooh boy. Where to begin? We got a whole pack of normal animals to populate your biomes and make it feel more diverse. There are specialized packs like horrible cave animals that want to eat your pawns, royal pets that have the ultimate of all animals, Mega Ultra Chicken. Yes, it will arise. In the regular packs, you can get even more animals like the woolly cows and Vikings insectoids you can create in your lab, and naturally the genetic abominations that VE Genetics has on offer. Heck, even an endangered animals pack that lets you keep the rare stuff, or not be a jerk and actually release them out in the wild so they can continue to make people happy. Vanilla Expanded all on its own can get its own video, but for the purposes of brevity, try the main animal pack, which combines all their biome-specific animals in one convenient place. Also, as of writing, Oscar and his team just released the Waste Animals pack. Now, in our polluted paradise, we can have the more animals that are affronts to God themselves, like the two-headed deer and the toxic scorpion who literally injects carcinomas into people. This is why you need to clean up your base. This is the future Captain Planet villains want. Yeah. More monster girls, a favorite of Brand's, though there is a good reason. They are good at being housekeepers. No, seriously, if you have the enhanced patch, tamed monster girls will be able to haul, clean, harvest, and mine, and do all the helping out of the colony. Plus, they give out a lot of milk, on top with some giving good fur for fabrics, or with the fairy dust to snort. Yeah, all the while being super easy to tame. Plus, the thermal girls are pretty tough alongside the dragonoids. Get a couple of these girls as bodyguards and no one is messing with darling there. Okay, I'd like to move on to something less cursed, please. You have got to be kidding me. I said less cursed, not more cursed. Ugh. So yeah, Rim of Madness. It has a spider mod where giant spiders can now roam the map and they are voracious eaters. Arachnophobia is a fitting name for this mod because it's giving me the shivers. At least you gotta source a good spider cell if you're brave enough to steal it from them or tame them or something. And as you saw earlier, some come in wing variety. Not nice. Certainly a kill with fire situation if I've ever seen one. Okay, now you can get something less cursed because I don't think the viewers can take it anymore. Okay, we can work with this. Monster Hunter is a series of awesome action games where you do, what else? Hunt monsters. Monster Hunter Rimworld is a top tier mod that lets you experience the joy of hunting huge wyverns and just being awesome. I do mean an experience. This isn't just an animal mod that throws the monsters in and calls it a day. No, you get craft of the weapons from the game made from the parts of the animals, classic foods to empower your pawns. The expansion includes healing potions and buff items. Yeah, this is an underrated mod for sure, and I love the designs from the hard-headed Barret to the mighty duo of Red and the Raptor. And of course my writer's favorite from this list, the Boars, which, fun fact, is an herbivore. Wait, seriously? Oh, go figure. Let us know down below if you are a Monster Hunter veteran and your favorite weapon of monsters. Bren loves himself this great sword and going full guts on monsters. From one series about monsters to one about pocket monsters, Pokeworld is an ambitious mod to have. Well, Pokemon in the game of Rimworld, and as of writing the script, 493 Pokemon are included, including my favorite, Licky. After all, what a good way to torture prisoners. Bren likes Bulbasaur, but also has a soft spot for Mary. So other than Pokemon, what else does this mod provide? Methods to catch Pokemon, battle them, and even store them into a supercomputer to inevitably remain there for all of time. Seriously though, if it was just the Pokemon alone, I'd still recommend it, but the fact you get to battle them is just ambition I can get behind. Can't wait to see this mod update, and we get even more Pokemon to enslave out on the rim. A list of awesome animal mods can't be complete without mentioning Jorus. You know Jorus, the greatest polar bear friend a colony could ask for? At least until Xenomorph Jorus Queen goes Manhunter and you regret everything. But beside that little issue, you get a wide variety of polar bears in funny costumes that have abilities that range from boring bear to literally a biblically accurate angel that could rain a death beam from above. Yeah, you got variety. Now if only I could get these in chinchilla form. So everybody get up on the floor. Everybody hunt the dinosaur. Yeah, with the Bions Prehistoric mod, we are eating well tonight. Basically, a revamp of the Dinosauria mod. This mod adds to vanilla biomes all sorts of dinos that are great for pets, but a little greater for hunting. Just be a tad careful that you won't be hunted back by, say, a pack of man-hunting T-Rex. I heard that's not very good for your health. So, ever play Slime Rancher? Well, this next mod is just like it. Okay, it is. It's called Slime Rancher. So how does this mod work? Well, you get some slimes and keep them in your pens. Wait a while for them to let out some plorts and then put them either in the slime incubator to make more or the slime press to get the resources. Ooh, excuse me. Boom, now you're slime ranching. I like the metal slime because I'm sure it gives out a lot of experience, though it might run away too quickly. A simple but fun mod, and hope to see it updated with more unique slimes because the designs. Oh yeah, things of beauty. Finally, we got the big one. You know it. You love it. It's Alpha Animals. If Vanilla Expanded is a mod that makes more realistic animals, or at least ones that fit in the setting, then Alpha Animals is the cooler cousin with the more wild ideas. You've got living paste dispenser mechanoids. You got little rock-wearing crab, or even big ones who can crush you. You got spiders of unusual size and colorization, and of course horrifying nightmare-inducing mimes that I'm sure 99% of all players disable. Yeah, this is a mod that most players download once and just use forever. Can see why it keeps getting updated. So, 20 awesome animal mods, and best part, there are still more out there we didn't get a chance to cover. I'm just glad to know people love animals as much as I do. After all, I got good doggos of my own to keep me sane. But I still need chinchilla-themed mods. Get to work, people!